Hi again guys, Andy Bates here and welcome to another Flight Simulator X live stream. Today we are flying in a Delta airline, so we are actually America bound in this live stream. We're flying from San Diego, which is KSAN, or for the phonetic alphabet, Kilo Sierra Alpha November, to Los Angeles, which is Kilo Lima Alpha and X-ray. So let's get on with the live stream. So like in all the other live streams I've just done, I'm gonna have, oh, there's my face there, look, it's my face. Just testing everything's alright. I can close that now and I'm moving this over to here. Ta-da! Okay, right, so let's bring up Flight Simulator. Here we go, so same rules apply. We're in the 737, I think, actually. Let's have a look on the outside. Here's the Delta airline that we are travelling in. Looks like the suitcases are just about to be... What the hell's happened to that? Well, that hasn't gone well, has it? So, yeah, that's happened. Just checking my airspace. Looks like I'm clear to go back whenever I want. I'm just going to make sure I close those doors now. So those doors in that should close. Perfect. Okay, so... engines are off. I need to just get my checklist because I put it away. Here it is. Right, so basically, normally I will set the ILS runway stuff at the departing airport, but because I've never flew from San Diego before and I've never landed at Los Angeles before, I've had to write down all the ILS frequencies. In total, there are 2, 4, 6, 8 runways at Los Angeles. I'm wondering whether it'll be 25 or 7. Doesn't matter if it's right or left. But there's obviously runway 25 right and left, runway 6 left and right, 24 right and left, and runway 7 left and right, which is really difficult to remember. But I'm sure we'll understand it sooner or later. Right, so I had a look at some of the videos last time, and my mic was quite loud. I apologise for that. I'm just going to turn it down just a tad, because obviously I want everyone to be able to hear the sound in the background as well. So, this is a Delta airline, 737, flying from San Diego to Los Angeles. Welcome aboard. Right, so I've got the paper sorted. I've done some of the pre-flight checklists. It's basically just the engine startup, which I haven't done, but before that I'm actually going to contact all the tower and everything first. So you should now be able to hear the sound, and we are going to get clearance, and I do know that we are going to an altitude of 6,000, I think.
San Diego clearance delivery, Delta 725, IFR, Los Angeles, ready to copy. Delta 725 is cleared to Los Angeles Airport as filed.
I think I'll maintain 6,000.
Departure frequency is 127.3 to clock 7773.
Okie dokie.
Delta 725 cleared to Los Angeles Airport as filed. Fly runway heading
We'll go to 300.
6,000. Departure on 127.3 to clock 7.
Now I'm not sure of the flight time to Los Angeles from San Diego, so this will be interesting. Pretty much ready to go now.
San Diego ground, Delta 725 with whiskey, ready to taxi IFR. Delta 725.
So Bravo 8. Okay. Select on. Right. So we've got. So yes, I understand. Okay. What's so? Strobe lights on. Logo lights on. Engine starter on, we don't need that anymore. Taxi lights are on. Okay. Here we go then. That's gone, that's gone. Speed, okay, brakes are off and we're going to reverse. So we're going to runway 9er, which will be 090. Basically looks like London Heathrow we did earlier. Same rules apply. I'll do certain parts of the checklist because I personally thought that maybe the reason why the plane didn't go so well land and take off very well last time. It's because of the speed of this checklist, but because it is quite an old checklist to be fair. And I need to get a new updated one to be fair. But anyway, lovely San Diego. Never been to America myself. Just let you know. I'm gonna do the before takeoff checklist because it's definitely something I really want to just do. Now you are meant to go around that line on the taxi line, but for some reason my keys don't like to do anything like that. Right, so remember engines are actually still off, as you can see. So I can't really see much planes taking off. So this will be all right, just to start up the engines. Like so. So, here we go. We are going to stop here. We'll just slowly brake and apply the parking brake. Right. So my parking brake is here, my brakes are here. So if you look back on the Heathrow landing, I think. No, Birmingham landing, Jesus. I accidentally hit the parking brake, but I wasn't meant to. Right, anyway. Here we go. Engine 1 start up. Okay. Rightio. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Delta airline flight to Los Angeles. I've just put the seatbelt sign off and then back on. Flight time, I'm not too sure yet. I won't get a reading until actual mid-air, or actually just takeoff. I want to put the flaps down right now, but I don't. That's the thing. I really want to just put it down by 1 notch, but that's absolutely fine. I might just leave it. So we're waiting for engine 2 to boot, get it stable, and then we can taxi using Bravo and Bravo 8 to runway 9er, which would be nice. Again, I've never really flew in the American airspace, and I've never actually flew to America, so I'm not really 100% sure what the runways are like. But yeah, we'll just give it a go. We'll see what happens. So off we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're off to Los Angeles. Doo-doo-doo. Okie dokie. So we have to caution little cars that go through it. I think there's a plane on the right hand side. For God's sake. There's a plane on the right hand side. Anyone else getting annoyed at that? I am. All we need to do is get to that runway, which is right in front of us. San Diego is apparently most busiest airports. It's an international. Well, it's not an international. Apparently, it's a regional airport. So it's where flights. So if I was coming from England to San Diego, I'd have to go to some other place and then to San Diego. But it's full of different types of planes, but it only has 1 runway, which is amazing. So only 1 runway comes, and the texture isn't that well on this on here. But at the end of runway 9, which is what we're at right now, so pretty much where the red and white box is meant to be like a parking lot. We call multi-story car park, but Americans call it a parking lot. But that they have to avoid it. It's the most dangerous or busiest runway. It's amazing. Right, we're in tower now, and we're requesting takeoff. So first of all, though, flaps. Let's do the before takeoff checklist. Parking brake is set. Throttle is idle. Elevator trim is set. Flap position lever is 5 degrees. Spoilers retracted. Flight instruments, engine instruments. Takeoff data is V1, VR, and V2. Right. So basically, this is a 737. So hopefully, it should just take off like a normal plane, like what I used to do before I even live streamed. Taxi lights off and takeoff landing lights on. Strobe lights on. They've already been on for quite some time, I think. Oh no, they're not. Logo lights on. Oh no, it's on. Okay, that's fine. Right then, Request clearance.
San Diego Tower, Delta 725 at runway Niner, ready for takeoff. IFR to Los Angeles. Delta 725, clear for takeoff.
Okay, we've been cleared to take off. Let's go.
Clear for takeoff. Runway Niner, Delta 725.
Okay, so I'm going to just go. I'm not going to follow this taxi line. I'm basically going to go just outside it because I want to get enough speed, and I'm still quite worried about the speed on this plane. So we're just going to take it a bit wide here, as you can see. Oh, do you hear that noise? That was just my. I've got Windows 8 and just got loads of just messages. Right, okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is our departing to Los Angeles on runway Niner. Okay, here we go. Rudder control. Just a bit of rudder control though.
San Diego Tower, short 216.
Here we go. 80 knots.
Runway Niner approach. Short 216, San Diego Tower. Fly straight in. Runway Niner.
130. 140 V1. 145 V2. 150 rotate. Yes, look at that. Right, positive climb, gear up. We've got to do quite a steep takeoff, to be fair. Right, auto throttle is armed, but it's not armed, I don't think. Whoa, look at this. This is amazing.
Delta 725, contact SoCal departure at 127.3. November 341
Alright, we're still climbing.
Runway Niner. Short, runway Niner.
Right.
1 Niner Papa.
That's arm.
127.
We are
Delta 725.
still holding on to my throttle a bit. I do get quite worried about letting go, but everything seems to be alright so far. As you can see, 1,800 to 6,000.
Roger. Altimeter 2992. Delta 725. Turn left heading 310. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain.
310 then.
Turn left heading 310.
Oh.
Proceed on navigation. Climb and maintain 6,000.
310. Yeah, 310. There we go.
Delta 725. Contact SoCal departure at
And
124.35.
flaps.
124.35.
Flaps are retracted.
725.
Throttle is setting back to 140, so that when we land.
SoCal departure. Delta
Wow, look how amazing this is.
3,000.
I'm sorry, but America airports and America's scenery is 110% better than the England one. The England one just have like woods, whereas it's just amazing. I think it's because I haven't flew in American airspace before. But look at all that. Look at all that. Anyway, back to flying. Climb out checklist. Throttle is as required. Trim is 250 kias. Autopilot is activated and checked. Fasten seatbelt sign is still on till we. I'm going to turn the seatbelt sign off as soon as we're parallel, pretty much. And finally, landing lights off. That's the climb out checklist complete. The next checklist is the descent checklist. Wow.
Orbit 8340, SoCal approach. Roger. Altimeter 2992. Delta 725. Contact SoCal departure at 132.2. Orbit 8340. Turn left heading 015. 132.2. Delta 725.
See, San Diego, I think he's over there.
Contact
Wow, there's a load of airports around here. What's the flight time then? 18 minutes, okay. I was expecting a bit for, 45 or something. Right, we're going through some clouds. Can you see the turbulence we're having? That turbulence has just put us up about 1,000 feet, 100 feet, sorry, not 1,000, Jesus. God, this is amazing. Okay, seatbelt sign off. Okay guys, you can now unfasten your seatbelts. I don't know why I do the seatbelt sign, I just enjoy it. I don't know why, it's just weird. I'm weird. So we're flying over the sea really. And see, this is something that we don't really get. I don't get to do, because I don't like to fly to Northern Ireland from Birmingham, because it's just a horrible route. It just takes forever. Which is why I'm always curious about whether to do flights to America. To be fair, because it's quite it's a really large country, large country. Okay, so we're in mid-flight. I just pretty much waiting for them to say you are something miles, turn, expect the vectors, and then what I can do after expecting the vectors, I can sync which one it is, which runway we're going to be landing at. Sorry, I've got too much stuff going on in my mind. It's like an actual flight. It's nothing like that, honestly. If you think you fly Flight Simulator, you can't fly Boeing. Which is what I'm hoping to do actually. I'm hoping to do one of those flying experiences where you go into a simulator, a proper airplane simulator, and just see.
Turn right heading 305, position 1 navigation, Delta 725. Delta 725, contact SoCal departure on 127.3. Going to 127.3, Delta 725. SoCal approach, American Pacific Board.
Just got a contact then.
SoCal departure, Delta 725, with you. Delta 725, SoCal departure, roger, altimeter, diner, 2, H1 diner, Papa, contact.
I'm going to keep the GPS on just a bit.
124.35, H1 diner, Papa. H Hotel Foxtrot Yankee, contact SoCal approach at 124.35.
There is a cruise checklist, which is basically what we're going to do now. Cruise checklist, where are you? Before takeoff, after takeoff. Climb out checklist, cruise checklist. Okay, so engine and instruments are checked, fuel quantity is checked, radios are tuned and set minus the ILS approaches. Autopilot seems to be alright actually. Quite happy leaving it in autopilot for now, even though we are going through some grey clouds. The lights are as required. Perfect. Climb out. Cruise checklist complete. Next checklist, descend checklist. I do like doing mini flights. Small commercial flights. So like Birmingham to Heathrow, San Diego to Los Angeles, because you're not just there for like an hour waiting. I was going to do a flight from Heathrow to Paris. I have done it a few times before, but I just decided not to because it's just so long. I pretty much googled flight times, so like San Diego to Los Angeles was something like half an hour or something. Here we go.
Runway 7 right.
Turn sugar. Let's turn left.
Turn left heading 260. Expect vector.
My bad for misreading. So we've now got runway 7. Okay, so runway 7 right. Where are you? 109.90. Okay, so 109 is definitely 7 right, isn't it? Yeah, 109 decimal. There we go. Job done. No, I checked basically the flight time. It was a half an hour, but then to Paris and Heathrow it was like an hour, and I was like, ah, come on.
World travel 3803, traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at 3,800. Hybrid Archer, report them at site. Orbit 3847, contact.
I also downloaded some water textures. You can see the clouds. Obviously, the clouds texture at the above is quite neat. The water texture as well. I just love it. Really nice. Haven't really got much texture for land textures. Okay, so we're going to runway 7 right. So we're coming in through the sea. Remember looking at the map. We're going to come in through the sea. So, hold on. Say this is us. Hello, this is us. You got runway 7 right, 7 left, 20. I think then 6 right and then 6 left. And obviously we'll be turning in, and here with the sea. Let me just contact the thing. Come on, there we go. No, so we'll come through the sea and then over some land and then land onto the thing. Whereas I thought we were going to be going back into mainland, turning left, and then landing on a different ILS. So it's quite good to know that we're going over through a sea, because then it's something completely different. So here's my plane in midair. Lovely. I'm tired.
Landmark 6747. Contact Los Angeles Center on 128.15. Going to 128.15. Landmark 6747.
We're 10 minutes away. We are going through some rough clouds, and I'm surprised we don't actually hit turbulence because of the pressure. But nice island over there. Seem to be moving off course a bit. Oh, I can now activate this kind of now. So select approach. We are going. I just keep forgetting what one we're in. Where are you? 7 right. So we're going to 7 right. Where are you? 7 right. There we go. Load. Vectors. Load. Okay, so let's have a look on the map. Yeah, so we're going up and then through to the mainland, which is cool, which is all right. Nothing too wrong about that.
H19er pop-up traffic at 5 o'clock, 4 miles at 12,500. Each bearing, report limit site. Each hotel Foxtrot Yankee traffic at 10 o'clock, 4 miles at 10,500. Each bearing, report limit site. H19er Papa, have the beach bearers in sight.
I wonder where all these beach planes are. I can't. They must be just behind me or something. See, I don't want to select another runway or approach because I've already just got it in. I don't really mind what runway we land at because I've never been to it. I would then know for next time when I want to come and land, I want one which is closest to the taxi. But I think 7 right, I have to go through 7 left. I think. We'll find out. It'll be fun.
Delta 725, contact SoCal's approach on 121.3. Going to 121.3, Delta 725. SoCal approach, Delta 725, with you 6,000. Delta 725, SoCal approach.
I have a feeling we'll be descending in about 5 minutes time. So I just want to double check everything. And then I'll do the full one just before. Wait, it's quite difficult to find out whether they're going to tell you whether to go down or not.
Going to 127.4, Delta 725.
Flaps are checked up. Check weather.
SoCal approach, Delta 725, with you 6,000. Delta 725, SoCal approach, roger, altimeter 29992.
So, my live streams are just the basic videos. Basically, you'll load Flight Simulator up, the plane will be on. I tend to turn everything off and just do it by the book, by the checklist and stuff, but I tend to have some help using the default settings. So I'll log in, I'll pick the plane, get into the airport on the gate and stuff. The engine will be running, so I turn it off because I just like to turn it on and make it look like I turned it all on. But I did do on this flight everything from avionics to the master switch to obviously the engine start that you guys saw, to all the comms. But it is the basic stuff, honestly. There's also awesome people that have amazing graphics on their Flight Simulator games, and they also do it in a way that PMDG, I think it's called, they or GD, their planes are like 70 quid, and I wish I could have one. I wish I could just buy it. I mean, I can, but I just wish that I want to get used to all these graphics and the clouds and everything first, and then buy one. But for now, I'm using the default settings, using Simviation, downloading my planes, all that stuff. But yeah, it's a nice thing. I keep talking, and sometimes it makes no sense, but it's better than talking and then having no sound at all. Sometimes some people can argue that they prefer just the plane noise, but I just prefer talking on my videos. I mean, this is the 3rd live stream of my flight adventures, let's call it. Which isn't that bad. Should be turning soon. Gonna just slow down the engines a bit now. Now it's obviously the 7-minute mark. Let's have a look on the GPS, to be fair. Oh, we've still got quite a journey, to be fair, but between where my plane is now and that little top of the pink line, it we'll obviously have to descend down to about 2,000, 3,000. I'm guessing it's going to be quite a high altitude, purely because I'm sure Los Santos. Wow, Los Santos. Los Angeles have quite high buildings before the runway. I'm not too sure, actually. Again, I've never flew it in an America airspace before, so. Desk is absolute pigsty. this baby hits 88 miles an hour. Actually, I do need my checklist just in case. Okay, we're at 270 knots. Here's the turbulence. So we are hitting certain turbulence. This is what it was like when me and my fiance came back from Gran Canaria the once, but it was just turbulence all the time. And I love flying. Obviously, I brought this flight simulator game. I just absolutely love flying. Everything to do with planes, just love it. But turbulence did, you know, scare me a bit. Gotta be honest, because it wasn't just one of those. It wasn't a gentle turbulence. Let's just say. I'll take you through my, once we land and we're at the departure gate, sorry, once we land and at our arriving gate, not a departure gate, I'll take you through the controls that I have on these joysticks. Because they're pretty simple and basic, like I say. I'll just stick a note here to remind me to have a look. Right, there we go. We've intercepted the ILS runway already, which is good, which means we're nearly there. So again, I'll turn that off. Now knowing that we're there, nearly, we are 5 minutes away. So shortly we'll be descending down into Los Angeles. Please fasten your seatbelts. Yeah. Okay, descent checklist before we actually get word. Altimeter is checked, radios have been now fully checked, de-icer as required, descent speed will need to be at 250. We're not descending now, are we? No. Fuel quantities and balance are checked, flaps are up and landing gear is up. Check weather, ATIS, but we can't. I say we can't, I will look into that, purely because it'll be nice when you're in mid-flight to hear the ATIS until you actually landed. There's no point in hearing it when you're on the ground. So, next descent checklist is complete. Approach checklist is the next one available. Any minute now we'll descend, I'm sure we will. Because the pink mark's here, you know? Right there. So we'll have to intercept. The pink little line is called fumble. Here we go.
Turn right heading 310. Turn right heading 310. Delta 725.
Come on, tell us to descend, please.
Delta 725. Contact SoCal approach on 132.7.
Really now?
Going at 132.7. Delta 725. SoCal approach, Delta 725, with you. Delta 725, SoCal approach, roger. Altimeter 2992. Delta 725, turn right heading 340. Turn right heading 340. Delta 725.
Okay. Get ready to land in Los Angeles. We are in for the approach now. So the fasten seatbelt sign is on. The avionics and radios are set. The speed is established. Speed to 210. That's what it's saying here. This is a different way. I'm actually doing it by the book. Once we get clearance, or once we actually start, when it will say expect vectors and stuff, if it says that, it might not. Wow. That's quite a jump, isn't it? So we're going to activate the landing lights once they say get ready to land, sort of thing. So I'm making the vertical speed quite steep because I do worry about not being able to capture it just in the nick of time, the localizer. 5,000. Speed is 240 knots, 239 knots really, but I'll round it up to 240 knots. 4,500. In a minute we'll have to set these spoilers. In fact, let's do the approach checklist now. Landing lights on. Speed brake armed. Check that. Yep, speed brake is armed. Auto brake, can't. I see auto brake. Just can't really do anything about that. Flap position 5 to 10. Like that. There we go. And then we have to reduce the speed down to 180. So, here we go.
You are due 1 mile southwest, turn right heading 040, descend and maintain 1,800, cleared ILS, runway 7, right approach, maintain 1,800 until established on the localizer. Contact Los Angeles Tower on 133.9, Schneider 8 Bravo, turn right heading 175, turn right heading 040, climb and maintain 1,800, cleared ILS, runway 7.
Now flaps, a bit more.
1,800 until established, tower on 133.
160 then landing gear.
Schneider 8 Bravo, turn right heading 205. Turn right heading. Los Angeles Tower, Delta 725 is 1.9 miles southwest.
There we go, landing gear.
Runway 7, right approach. Delta 725, Los Angeles Tower, 53 in, runway 7, right, altimeter 2.
Okay, so once we start going down, not manually, when the localizer intercepts us and stuff, and the arrows will go, we'll have to shut down the engines to 145 k's. But in the meantime, we'll put the flaps down a bit more. So it's meant to be like that, 63% for now. And then basically what it's telling me to do is, once you actually get onto the ping, once the plane starts to turn onto the actual ILS, once again we'll just double check that that's working, alright. Once we find out that that's alright and we start to turn, flaps will be on full. Then we start going down, so yep, we're fine on that. Is that right? Yep, speed brake is still armed. 160 knots and going good. And we're holding at 160, which is good as well. So it says here the final glide scope descent is speed established at 150 KIAS. Kias, I'm guessing. But I'll do that as soon as when the diamonds will go down and stuff. Let's get a nice smooth landing here, because this is the first time I've ever landed America, and I want to just be able to say I've actually done one successful landing. Heading off. Activate the approach. I think I already did that before, but it doesn't really matter if you do it again and again. Okay, so in a minute we'll be turning. This is when my flaps will go onto full. Landing lights are on. Any minute now we will turn. We're not actually on the pink side just yet. So I'm wondering whether it will rock to the left and then rock to the right. So what comes first then? The flaps. Here we go, flaps down. I know I told you we're straight to the left, straight to the right, but I'll have my flaps down now so it fully goes down just before we intercept it. Basically, we can see a couple of runways in sight. We'll turn. Okay, and I'm going to turn down the speed to 150. Once those diamonds hit the middle, turn it down another 5. We'll get clearance from the tower very shortly. I'm going to just bring this page up right now just so I can show you guys what happens. So as soon as this diamond hits the middle and this diamond hits this middle, the plane will slowly go down. It will deactivate the altitude hold switch. I can see the runway in sight. And once that diamond starts to go down, we'll activate the approach hold switch. So that diamond is slowly going down, and again, once it hits the middle, I'm going to slow it down a bit. I'll slow it down now actually, because I know we've got to dip down a bit.
Los Angeles Tower, orbit 3570, 8 miles west, inbound ILS, runway 6 left approach.
Then need full control, full concentration. We're going down. Here we go. Clear to land. Clear to land. Runway 7 right.
Delta 725. Orbit 3570, clear to land. Runway 6 left.
6 left. I think 6 left is that one. Rather far left. Speed disengaged. This is looking good. Oh. Need to be keeping my eye on the speed when I'm in control of it. In a minute, we'll slowly just, yeah, that's it. We're descending it down now. A bit more. Still losing some speed. Need to pick it up. There we go. Okay, in a moment, I will disengage the autopilot. Well, we're on 800 feet. Okie dokie then, here we go. I have control of the aircraft. Here we go. Oh, we're dead on the ball here, guys. Okay, Throttle is off. We might just hit just before the, yeah, we're hitting just before the runway. Flaring, landed. Braking, braking, braking. 80 knots. Still braking though. We'll go to the next one. Here we go then. We'll go to this one. So everybody, welcome to. Hold on, I told you we stopped on the runway. There we go. That's better. Okay, we're going to stop here. It's quite noisy because obviously there's more planes coming around at the moment. So, parking brake is on. Ground, contact the ground. We want. It's really noisy. Okay, flaps up while we're waiting. Wow, it's really noisy. Thank you. Right, let's turn it on then. So, landing lights off and taxi lights on. Jesus. Right then. This seems to be clear. I think the noise will stop as soon as we just turn here, because then we'll be turning. Yeah, it's going quieter. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Los Angeles. That wasn't too bad of a flight. The landing was 110% better than the Heathrow and Birmingham one. Plus we're in a Delta, so it just fits right in. I know there's a difference between the American Airlines and Delta, but Delta just looked, the skin of Delta just looked a lot better than the American Airlines for some reason, so I picked Delta. So we made it. The only one thing I didn't do when we started to get on the glide scope was put an altitude to do a go around, just in case. That was a bit silly, but at least we didn't have to go around. And now we turn into our gate, picking up a bit more speed. Turn now. And coming to a stop in 3, 2, 1, and brake, 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 and parking brake. Okay, so we now need the shutdown checklist. Parking brake is set, throttle is on idle, passenger signs are off, aircon, whatever it is. Okay, so taxi lights off, and then we need logo light off, strobe light off. What's this one? Yeah, turn that off. Like that. What else? Okay, and then shutdown is 1 to 2. Passenger door open. Jetway, do you move in? Jetway's moving in. Luggage carrying is open. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Our little Delta plane made it to Los Angeles from San Diego, which is very nice. Which is a nice flight, actually. At least the ILS worked this time. So let's put this back. And can I just say thank you very much, guys, for watching this live stream, or this episode. I say live stream all the time, but it is technically, I do it live for people who are watching on Twitch, but then it's like a sort of mini episode because it's only like 45 minutes, but it's a lot easier than using Fraps to record a video. But anyway, that's it. The flight simulator for San Diego to Los Angeles is complete. I'm not sure if I'm going to take off from Los Angeles to San Diego again. I will probably find a different airport to do. But if you guys want me to take off and land at a certain runway or airport or whatever, just let me know in the comment section below, or hit me up on Twitter at AndyBatesBase, which is there, or my YouTube channel, which is /AndyBatesLive. So youtube.co.uk/AndyBatesLive. And I will see you guys in the very next video of Flight Simulator X, or maybe I'll see you in another live stream. Like, I'll tell you something I have. I've got Minecraft, Gmod, Battlefield 4, Sphere 2, or Saints Row 4. Saints Row 4. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Andy Bates, and peace out. Bye.